Good morning. Day 3 in Ireland. Today we are doing the Ring of Kerry. So Bibby and Dave, who own and run the B&B where I'm staying, they recommended this route to go over to this little island, look around there. Apparently they said the cliffs of Kerry are better than the cliffs of Moher, so we'll probably go over there. And then there's this one called Dunloe Gap, which apparently is meant to be beautiful, but it's got to be light and you've got to have visibility to appreciate all the beauty there. At the moment it is pretty sort of cloudy and rainy a little bit. I'm okay with that because it's kind of giving like a mysterious, mystical vibe to the world. So whatever the weather's doing, I'm going to enjoy it. So I just pulled over quickly. Nice little viewpoint here. This is the Atlantic Ocean over there. Look at that! Wow. Yeah, nice little spot. So this road is basically, it is literally called the Ring of Kerry when you look at it on the map. But this is the first of a little stop, and we're going to carry on. I don't know what is going on with this today. Like all the kind of attractions around, like the things you want to see, all of them pretty much are closed in terms of like the car parks closed. We went to the cliffs of Kerry and it is so cloudy you can see like 20 meters in front of you. That is it. There's no chance you will see in those cliffs. So we've driven onto this island called Valentina Island. It's actually quite a big little island. Big little island. It's quite a decent sized island. We were going to drive down to see this thing called Bray Head, which is right on the corner of the island. It was like a tower, and we've got halfway down the track and then it's closed. Like that, it's all gated off. So we're going to go back the way we came and see what else is on this island. Okay, so we've made it to a little lookout point. Everything on that island was closed, so we abandoned the island and carried on driving the Ring of Kerry. It's cleared up a little bit here, so we'll show you the views. There it is. And there it is. There was like a really cool waterfall that was coming down over there, that was coming right next to the road and going under it, which was really nice. And there's actually some mountains behind there, and then the Atlantic Ocean. You can see more mountains over there in the distance, but that drive from round there through was really nice. I'm more of a mountain man with waterfalls, forests, all that kind of stuff. The sea is not really my go-to, but this is nice. I'm not sure how you can hear me, but we stopped at this place called the River Carag, I think it's called. Here it is. A big river. I think this goes to a lake further down, from what I saw on the map. But here is the river. It is pretty windy. Stopped for a quick Guinness. And then there's the mountains. Killarney is actually over here. But we are going to hit the Gap of Dunloe next. So it's about a half-hour drive. I think I've done about 3.5 hours driving so far. Maybe a little bit more. But yeah, it's a quick pit stop and we return. So we've made it to the Gap of Dunloe. This is kind of just the start, so the road goes really narrow and it goes all the way up through there, I believe. I think there's a mountain called Purple Mountain as well that you pretty much go to on this road. But yeah, here it is. This is the start of the Gap of Dunloe. So we've driven a little bit further up to this little place called, well, it's like a little access point here for the McGillicuddy's Reeks, and that is where Hill resides, in this mountain range. So yeah, this is the big mountain range of Ireland. I'm probably going to walk up there a touch. I just want to get some better photos. It is raining a fair bit. Hopefully it stops, but if it doesn't, we'll deal with it. I might actually, you know what? I hope we can actually park there. It's like a passing point, but it's big enough to park a car. We'll find out in a minute. So we made it on top of this little boulder, and that's the views of the gap so far. Pretty windy up here. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but there we are. We'll probably drive a little bit further up. There's like a lake there, so we'll probably drive a little bit further up and see if there's another place where I can pull in and get some more. There's a little waterfall kind of thing over there, and then it's just this little lake. There's a little path that goes up to this rock, so I'll probably jump up that. There's a bridge over there, it looks like, as well. But yeah, we continue on. You know, at the Ring of Kerry, this is honestly the best part. So, climbed up this boulder, and there's all of that, and all of that. There is a nice little bridge over there, which is like literally, and then it goes into another. Well, it's not another. It's like the big lake comes through the bridge into the little waterfall, which comes into this little lake, and all of that up there. That trail is closed, so yeah, I'm not too sure why that's closed anyway. But yeah, this is really nice around here. This is what I like. Well, at least the rain has stopped. It's just very windy. So here is the bridge we've just crossed, and then that is the of the bridge. So that's where we've come from. That's a nice waterfall over there, and that's where we're going, into the clouds. We've got the clouds, top mountains over there. There's some more really nice waterfalls. Yeah, this is just my kind of. Wait, what are you doing over there, sir? What are you doing, little sheep? Little sheep. This is such a nice. I would like recommend this road to anyone who can drive. It's actually like you can hike it as well. There's been loads of hikers through here, but driving as well, or a motorbike, phenomenal. That little dip there, that's where we can go in, and there's some more of the waterfalls. But yeah, this is like Cheddar Gorge, but somewhere. There's so many waterfalls around here. Over there, some really nice ones out there, and I don't know if you can kind of see the road which we are going to be taking. It's kind of there, like winds all the way up and through the mountains, which is sweet. And yeah, there's a lot of sheep floating around. There was just like a horse and cart, like carting people around, like a little bus that went past. And yeah, it's quite quiet. Like there's a car there, but there's not really been many cars, to be fair. It's on a Sunday as well, so we would have thought there'd be more people around, but yeah, really quiet. So next to this big lake now, and there's the camera moves, there we go. There's the road up there. I'm usually stopping like every 50 to 100 meters because that is just so beautiful. I've just got to stop and get more photos. But yeah, this is really nice. Lots of little waterfalls running down there in between these boulders. Over there, all feeding into that lake down there, and then you kind of drive past big rocks here, and then loads of like big rocks up there. If you like rocks, come here. So we've made it all the way up through that pass, and it opens up now into more of just winding roads between the mountains, but not quite as tight as what those were. To experience this to the very best, I have come to the conclusion that hiking through it is the best way. So we've made it to the top of the Gap of Dunloe. The weather is starting to piss down again, but it was alright for quite a bit of it through the middle, and yeah, lovely. It carries on going that way. I'm not too sure what's over that way, to be fair, but we'll find out in a minute. But let's look back on what we've been through. So we're back in Kenmare to get some dinner. The Ring of Kerry is done. Because it was so cloudy and all the rain rolled in, the actual beauty of the Ring of Kerry was not fully fulfilled. Mainly the sea views and the cliffs, which is what it is, you know, but the Gap of Dunloe was amazing, like really amazing. Recommend that to anyone who comes to Kerry to do the Gap of Dunloe, because that was beautiful. So we did that, and now we're going to get some food, have a pint of Guinness, because Guinness, you don't understand this until you come to Ireland and you have a Guinness in Ireland. Guinness in Ireland is so much nicer than wherever in the world you get it. Like, it is the home country of Guinness, and it is the best here. And then Dave, who runs the B&B, we were talking about whiskey the other day, and he was like, when you get back, do you want some whiskey? And I was like, I would indeed. So yeah, it's quite a nice chilled evening plan, maybe a cigar on the go, but let's see what food we can find first. And because there's quite a few places in Kenmare to eat. It's not like there's like one or two places, there's quite a few. It's spoiled for choice, but let's go. I suppose I better show you the food I actually eat for once. We're going for a beef and Guinness stew with some potatoes, some chips on the side because I'm weird, and a Guinness. Looking forward to this one. Food demolished. Man, I am on the verge of a food coma. I'm stuffed. I forgot to mention, this is my last night here in Ireland. So yeah, kind of sad to be leaving. Honestly, this was honestly one of the best trips away I've had in a very long time. Kerry is such a beautiful county, and Kenmare is something out of another world. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful place, and I actually am quite sad to be leaving it, but nonetheless, we continue on with Project World Summit, which continues. I have one mountain definitely booked, which is in the diary for next month. I'm not going to reveal it just yet, but one's definitely booked. And this holiday, I say holiday, I see them more as trips and expeditions. This wasn't really planned. This was booked on a whim of about, decided on the day, do you know what, I fancy going to Ireland and climbing Carrington Hill. It wasn't really planned out like meticulously. So yeah, follow the journey, people.